What's going on, everybody? My name is Dawson Williams, and this is episode 3 of Pathways. Today, I have 3 special guests with me today. First, we got KJ. KJ, tell them about yourself a little bit.
What's up, everybody? My name is KJ. I've been playing basketball for about like a few years now, stuff like that. And I'm in school right now for basketball, but I'm about to transition to a 4-year. And yeah.
Will, you next.
My name Will. Been playing basketball, time to time. College, majoring in accounting,
That's good. That's it. That's all you want to say?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, KD.
I'm KD. I've been playing sports my whole life. Playing in college right now. I got 2 years left, but I will be at Clemson, so probably not gonna last too much longer.
Yeah.
Major in engineering, and yeah.
All right, boys, we're going to get these questions started. We're just going to be talking about the experiences y'all had in college or whatever you call it with basketball, and then how it shaped you into who you are today, things like that, all right? So basically, with like the first question for real, anybody can go first, whoever wants to go first for real. Like, what was y'all say, like, what was your experience like coming in as a freshman in college basketball? Or shout your schools out first.
I would go to Erskine and do West.
I went to Erskine.
I went to Denmark Tech.
All right. So basically just like give like a story of your first day on campus, basically, or like first practice week, just experiencing, your experience in college basketball. Who want to go first?
I go.
All right.
First time practicing, playing in college, I was like, what? Like, why is there so many people here? So we got like enough people for 3 teams. So first week of practice, and I was just trying to see like, man, I got to get myself out there.
Yeah.
Ended up making JV.
So what was that like?
It kind of
Basically,
killed,
like,
it
the
killed my
difference.
whole pride.
It killed it, yeah. Because it's different when it's like your school has a JV and a varsity team at the college level. It's different, man. Because then you have all the. Because was there a lot of older guys on the varsity team?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have the JV
And the
team.
JV.
It was on JV. God, dog, that's crazy. That's insane. So who would you say like? Who was your oldest teammate?
Moses.
Moses. Shout him out.
Moses G.
Oh!
He is a dog,
Okay.
but Moses like 28 now.
Yeah. Oh God.
So when he was the first day, I think he was 26, 27.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the? Okay, you said your experience. All right, Will, you got it. What was your experience just coming in, playing? Yeah.
So we went the same place, so same thing. Why is it so many people?
Yeah.
Where am I gonna be? But besides that, everyday practices, early
6 a.m.
mornings, 6 a.m.
How
every
was
day.
that? Like, what was the like in your transition from high school to college? How did that feel going to 6 a.m. practices? Unless Strong Thurman had 6 a.m. practices in high school.
We like sometimes in Strong Thurman we lifted
Was y'all good
in the mornings. Where?
at Strong Thurman?
Oh yeah, we was 5.
Oh.
Yeah,
I remember that a little bit because y'all all in the same class, so y'all play against each other.
No.
And in fact, y'all went to 3 different high schools.
Yeah.
One went to South Aiken right there over there, KJ. And then Strong Thurman and Aiken High. But yeah, back to your experience, whatever you call it.
First of all, don't downplay Strong Thurman.
Okay. my
Two-way
fault.
ball, but some dogs. My boys, some dogs. When I was playing. But back to Erskine.
Okay.
6 a.m. It wasn't bad. A little bit of conditioning. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't hard to transition into. But besides that, seeing all the people, kind of discouraging.
Mhm.
Especially knowing it's a lot of older people.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
So did coaches dim y'all down as freshmen?
Honestly,
Coming in,
no,
for real?
it wasn't no bias.
Yeah.
For real? It wasn't?
It wasn't bias.
Did y'all have a new coach?
Yeah,
Or- no,
that
no.
played a part. That
Okay.
played a part in it.
So when did y'all have a new coach? Or did y'all
That
have
was
a new
When we
like
came in.
Okay,
Nah,
okay.
he was here before that.
No,
He
he was,
was? Oh, yeah.
So new coach. So how was he like? What was he like?
I mean, that's just like stomping ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the AD forever.
Mm-hmm.
Before then, he was like the girls' coach or something.
Yeah.
And then he just came back to be the boys' coach when we came in. So he didn't show no bias.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll get to his body.
Yeah, we get that later.
All right. KJ, what's up? What's your experience playing college basketball? Your first time coming on, and then with the JUCO route, how'd you feel? How'd you feel about that? Just tell them about it a little bit.
My freshman year coming in, like, I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous because, like, we had a lot of guys too. Like, I co-signed a lot of guys, and he was a new head coach and stuff like that. But yeah, I was just nervous, and like I was just trying to figure out like if I was gonna really play and like fit. But as practices went along and stuff like that, I mean, found myself in the rotation. But as far as like practices and stuff like that, I mean, it was like rough at first, but I mean, I'm not a person that like just be like sluggish and all that. So I mean, it was nothing for real, but it definitely was nervous and stuff like that because people coming in and they JUCO too, they trying to get out of here too. So.
Yeah, exactly. Because JUCO's a different level, man. You come in, everybody's a dog for real, right? So everybody's trying to get out, trying to get to a bigger college or whatever you call it, to a university and all that stuff. So yeah, I see where you're coming from. So basically, with y'all in high school, what was the transition like? Was it good for you to go going from high school to college? What y'all see? Like, was it different? How different was it, in a sense?
It was pretty similar.
Yeah.
I had my senior year. I had a new coach too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
McKenzie.
Yeah.
I had a
Shout out
brand
Coach
new
Jackson.
too.
I didn't.
Dope. So
I didn't.
McKenzie came in.
Wait, who you had?
I had Michael Brandy.
Michael Brandon?
Yeah.
How was he?
He was
something. He was something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was something. We all know about him. He was something. Yeah.
Well,
Who's
me, same thing with KD, new coach. Shout out OJ. Yeah, so new coach, senior year, new coach, college.
Okay, so what was y'all's recruiting process like? Anybody can go first. Just tell
I had no.
tell a young kid like
go-
what would you say is the best advice for recruiting process? Yeah, for your recruiting process coming from high school to college, if you don't have the resources.
Well, from my experience,
Yeah.
KD, basically the same. Going to camps. Never
Going to
know what
camps,
you never know what can
I ain't
happen.
gonna lie, camps is probably, especially these days, like everybody has Twitter, whatever you call it, all the video cameras and stuff like that. And you can go, because it's different with baseball, obviously. But I'd say with camps, it's probably the best thing because you get to physically be right in front of the college you want to go to, you know? And be right in front of the coach. Because, like, a coach could tell you, you know, AAU, you hear it. In Showcase Baseball, you hear it. A coach will tell you, like, all right, these coaches are coming to your game, you know, and then 0 coaches come to the game.
Yeah.
You go to a tournament, 0 coaches come to the game. That's happened so many times, and then like you're paying for that on top of that. So when it comes to camps, I don't think you're not paying as much in reality, and then you get to go to that college, you know, specifically that college you want to go to and get seen by that coach specifically.
Yeah.
So that's what that transition for real. So really, how was y'all's high school basketball experience for you? Anybody can go. Anybody.
I'll go first.
All right.
So from 9th grade
Yeah.
to 12th
Shout out
grade.
your high school.
Yeah, South Aiken T-Breds, class 2023. You already know. But anyway, yeah, like 9th grade, 12th grade, I was 9th grade I was on JV, and I mixed in with a little bit of varsity, but I didn't play. It just was like for experience and stuff like that. But my 10th grade year I moved up on varsity, and then my 11th grade year I was just on varsity to 12th grade. But yeah, my 11th grade year I started and stuff like that. I mean, my experience at South Aiken, it was smooth for the most part, but my senior year was just kind of rough.
Why?
So,
Why do you think it was rough? Just with like the comment. Yeah, just tell them why you think it was rough.
bro,
Tell me what's up.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. Like tell
I
me.
mean, I ain't gonna lie. Just because, like, I mean, everybody had like their own goals. Like, it's senior year.
Yeah.
Like, some people on the team, like, everybody not devoted to basketball. Like, has a, like, you know.
Yeah. They don't want to go
Yeah,
further with
like,
it.
they
Yeah.
play football. Some people play football. Some people just on the team. Like, you know. So like, it's just give and take for real. But,
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, I enjoyed it. Cause
Were y'all good?
We was okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it was okay. I ain't gonna do it too bad.
Yeah.
But we was okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Will,
Alright,
what was
so-
your high school experience? Because I mean, you said you played 2A, so it's not that much of a difference when it comes to like.
I mean,
the
we was
county.
3. We was 3A.
Oh, 3A, my fault. It's not
I
that
mean,
much
you
of a
did win.
difference. I mean, it's not that much of a difference when it comes to the A's when it's down here. in
Yeah,
Aiken
because you
County,
know
so-
Thurman We
Cause
put
y'all play 4A schools. So
yeah, like we put Bell to Aiken and South Aiken. So,
Beat us one time.
but like ninth grade, I was on JV for like 2 games.
Okay.
Then some guys on varsity got some trouble. They moved me up. I was garbage minutes. 10th, got into the rotation, improved a lot. Started working on my game more. 11th, I would say that's the year I really took serious because I feel like I had a good team, and you know, stuff happens. Started the year off slow. Yeah. And then 12th, best year. I would say probably my best year of basketball. Fun, successful. Shout out my starting 5, Daniel, Quan, Roosevelt, Darian. I love them boys.
Insane starting 5.
Yeah, like dogs. Yeah, that year was real fun. Shout out Kj Jenkins too. Successful.
Okay.
Yeah, showed me a lot. Yeah.
Katie, what about
Nice.
you? Just a high school experience. What was your high school experience like?
Ninth, I knew I was gonna play JV ninth
Yeah.
grade, but I knew I was gonna play JV because they had like RJ.
Mm-hmm.
He about to get drafted, Aiken legend. They had RJ, so varsity probably wanted to play, and Travis came back, so it was already like pretty stacked on varsity, and
Yeah.
the bench was all like seniors and people that like rarely played, but it didn't matter. So I knew I was playing JV 9th, 10th. RJ was still there. I knew it was a chance I could make varsity, but I didn't even want to risk it.
Yeah.
And just not make nothing. So I played JV again, and then by the end of the year, they moved like 3 of us up, play with them for like 2 games. Junior year, first year on varsity, that was when you came around.
Yeah.
And we started. That was probably my most fun year.
We sucked. In fact,
No, don't do that. We didn't.
no,
suck.
like nah, we
got
weren't
sold.
we weren't bad, but like we got sold by coaches in reality. Shout out Coach Jackson.
Yeah,
But yeah, we
and
got
not
sold.
like, not like a bad
No,
way.
no, not
like,
a bad way. He was a great coach for
Yeah,
sure.
we
Like,
say
he was
like
cool. He
more
was cool.
like
He was cool.
scheduling. Like our
Yeah.
first game of the year was Legion Collegiate. They had 3 D1s.
He just believed in y'all.
Yeah, because the
Nah,
summer,
but he
the,
ain't nah.
Oh,
the
he
summer,
did.
the summer before we was whooping everybody.
Yeah, the summer league before
Bro,
we were
the
playing
summer
everybody,
before
we were
we
doing
beat-
good.
we
I ain't
beat
gonna lie,
Ridgeview.
Yeah, we did good. We were doing great.
Summer
And then
league,
like
we beat
he
Ridgeview.
just didn't connect the dots right in a sense. But yeah, go back.
Then we had like 23 people
Mhm.
junior year, but it was probably the most fun. And then we only won like 6 games, though, 6 and 20.
Mhm.
So then, most of them was seniors though. Like really, the whole team was like 15 seniors.
Yeah.
So then 12th grade, when everybody graduated, I finally got to be like the guy.
Yeah.
And I had a new coach, like, and he knew who I was already. So
Yeah.
like, I already knew what
So
I was.
how was that like? I know that was fun. That was good.
It was
feeling.
great because
Yeah.
like, obviously I'm not gonna go out there and do no bonehead stuff, but really I had the green light to do whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
But it kind of, in the same way though, it kind of was bad.
So did y'all played each other, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Who
we
won the
put belt
matchup?
to
Who
them.
wins the matchup?
Oh,
You mean like
Let me
personal-
say this right
personal
now.
matchup or teams?
Hold on, let me say
Nah,
this right now for the
just
people
saying.
out there. My junior year, we beat them both times. I had 20 the second game. And my senior year, in fact, we did lose both times. But
Oh.
I
Yes.
personally played.
Oh my
oh,
god.
me guy, me guy, me guy.
Go ahead, bro. Get it out.
No,
Oh,
shit.
ain't
Get
got
it
no
out,
shit.
get it
Them
out,
between
get it
South
out,
Aiken
get it
and
out,
Aiken.
get it
out.
This
All
South
right,
Aiken Aiken.
All right.
Get it out, get it out.
We played
So
them.
yeah, what was the experience like? So y'all played AAU together. Eric,
No,
stuff
no,
like that.
we got finished.
What?
Nah.
South Aiken Aiken.
Oh, all right.
All right,
I
junior
was about to
year,
say, yeah, like what was it like?
They came to Aiken High and like took our gym. I give them that. They took it, like dunking, getting texts, got the crowd lit. They did that.
It was ruthless.
The second game was closer because I ain't gonna say who I held to 0 points, but I held them to 0 points. I didn't 20 pieces. It was like
I had a 20 ball.
Dude, say who you held to 0 points.
Mr. Zay Holly himself.
Okay then.
First
okay
game,
then.
first game he had like 20. Him and Terrence.
Okay.
The second game, guess what?
Was that game plan? Like,
Donut. Yeah.
Okay.
Me guard Zay.
Okay.
And it was supposed to be like one. We all had one-on-one matchups.
okay.
And like luckily, they just won them.
Yeah, bro.
And so then senior year came around, they just knew they was gonna beat us. they knew they was gonna beat us, and they been saying that since like 8th grade. When y'all seniors, they gonna whoop y'all. Then what happened? Somebody, I ain't gonna say what happened. Somebody walked in that gym and shut it down. I ain't gonna say who.
Nah,
it
nah,
was.
you can say who.
Me.
Yeah.
So then go home, greeted on their logo, did it all. Then he didn't dap me up after the game, so it was personal. And then next time we played them, the refs was trying to cheat, and we was at home. Cause it was the third quarter. I had 4 fouls. You know you foul at 5 in high school. Somebody got in the jump ball, Mr. Jay Sean. I put my hands up, turned around and walked away. Jay Sean ran up, sized me up, and just standing over me. Ref came, double tech. Oh, I didn't even do nothing. So then I'm like, dang, we only up like 3 points. Like, we might lose. And they sub in the GOAT himself, Kobe Corley.
Kobe Corley with the 3-point
ball. Jakob. Kobe sealed the game. I forgot who else sold them. I ain't gonna lie, Tyreek played great that second game. First game, he wasn't there.
That probably was like the absolutely like worst day of my life. I ain't gonna
Why?
lie. Cause bro, like that, it was just devastating, bro.
Then Mr. Felton went fed.
Yeah.
Mr. Felton, not RJ, Dante, started killing them boys, making nut stuff. So,
But it's crazy though, like, cause like we all grew up playing with each other, but like throughout our playing, like we just always cross paths playing each other, like competing against each
Yeah,
other.
because y'all play AAU together and all that stuff. Everybody's gonna play AAU together.
yeah.
So it was just different. In a sense, in a way, for real. So basically, back to the college part of it, what was your favorite experience playing college basketball? Like, favorite day, favorite game, you can say whatever,
All right,
favorite
so
time with teammates,
no game was a good experience. I'm gonna keep that 100. I'm gonna keep that.
Why is that? Why is that? Why is no game good?
I hate to be that guy, but game days was kind of dreadful. I'm gonna be honest. Game days was dreadful. But besides,
Nah, why?
I don't got a why, but
You don't got to why? You got to speak on that. Why was it travel?
We on the same team, bro. I got you, bro.
yeah, we
All
said by each other.
Game days, I'm keeping, but he was my roommate. Game days, if it's home, we gonna get there like 20 minutes before the game. Like, it wasn't no real like vibe. It's like, I'm gonna say it, they all graduated. Now, it's a lot of fake leadership. It's like you can tell when somebody not being themselves, but this last year we had him. He always himself.
Oh yeah, shout out him though.
Shout out to him. He always himself. And it's perfect. But always
Whoa.
himself. He brought like
Whoa.
That's insane. But hey, besides you got perfect skin, I guess.
whoa.
But yeah, back to what
he
you
brought
said.
like personality to the team.
Yeah, you always need a person on the team with personality. For me, my team, like I was basically that person. I clap a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I
think I was
like,
too. I ain't gonna lie.
didn't get to play that much, but like I mean, it was good. It was good to have that. You gotta have that person on that team for real to like bring it together in a sense, whatever you call
It's like
it.
the year before
especially
that.
when y'all like suck.
Yeah.
But for me,
Wait, who sucked?
my team never sucked.
Oh, I ain't said it.
For me, my team never sucked. We win championship every year. You know what I'm saying? Best record in school history. Like so, like I can't really speak. But for y'all, like I don't know about y'all.
We'll get to that later, bro.
Okay.
But like when he brought personality, like then we started like
Yeah,
because we was like starting to mess with each other like more off the court and on the court. Like the year before that, how he would describe it, like JV, we was all cool. We had a blast every game. We didn't lose. But them,
The year
it sounded like they
before,
did not like each other. He'll come in there, oh my God, he started chucking again.
A lot of fake stuff.
Yeah.
But you know me, I'm just sitting back watching.
So then,
Just sitting back watching.
and that shit, we started gelling. So it was like it got fun. Like we played this team, Warren Wilson. They're like a real small school.
Yeah.
So we know it's like gonna be like whoosh, whoosh, every time we play them. And then
Shout out Warren Wilson.
Yeah, I say my favorite part. He put me and him in the game at the same time in the game.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I made an and one three like Steph Curry.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
my fun. That's all.
That was y'all's favorite moment, both of y'all?
That was
Shoot,
my-
I ain't
that was my
had
favorite
You
one.
ain't
Mine
had
wasn't
one?
on the court. Mine was probably on.
You can say off court. We'll talk about that.
let me
What was your like? All right, before I get to you, KJ, what was your favorite experience? Like, what would y'all do off the court? Like like, did y'all have like team bonding? Did y'all
No.
do team bonding at all?
The most
See, that's
team
what-
bonding we've ever did.
We
it'd
went
be
bowling.
like-
Cause team
we
bonding,
went bowling
team
as a
team bonding matters a lot,
Yeah.
bro. It matters a lot. Like for me with my team, like me and the guys went out so much, bro. It was insane. Like we went out like all the time. Like even like the coach knows this. Coach Hardy, shout out Coach Hardy. You know this. Like everybody went out right before game. Like I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not gonna say all of it, but like we would go. Like we would have a game, say Saturday. Go out Saturday night. Wake up, get up, play the game in the morning. Do it all over again. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like I'm just saying, like it was like that. You got like, well, we were winning on top of that, so it didn't really matter, you know. But if we were losing, I'd say we need to back it up a little bit.
I mean,
we
we
were
were
winning.
well,
so
we
it was
were
like,
losing, so
Yeah, y'all lose on different. Like we were winning. We went on 10-0. I think we went on an 11-game win streak, 11-0, bro. Like we just couldn't stop going out. You know, it was just a great feeling in a sense. But yeah, for y'all, what was no team bonding? I guess.
We didn't have team bonding. Like our coach, like he said a bunch of times that he was gonna take us places, but stuff was going on and stuff like that. But yeah, we were so close in the dorms. Like we literally like could walk to like each other's room. Like we just was always around each other. So I mean that would be our team bonding, I guess. Yeah. If you ask me, we never really went nowhere though. We just was always around each other.
All right, so for us, it was never pushed. Okay, it was never pushed by the head coach to team bond, but our assistant coach would push it heavily. But
I always think that good.
Yeah.
So who was y'all's favorite coach? Do y'all have a favorite coach in college basketball?
No. As of right now, I won't make that
I do.
Because I got
my only one, Coach Scipio, the best in the game right now, man. Young man, you know, he the best. For real.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all ain't got
He
no
that
favorite
guy.
coach? What was
favorite coach in general. You know who I'm gonna say.
Okay, say it.
Your dad, Coach Johnny Williams, the GOAT himself.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, shout out Coach.
Because I was gonna get to the part where it's like, what was y'all what coach gave y'all, like, what's the best advice a coach is giving you?
Let me give you a buck.
Yeah, best advice coach is giving you.
All right, so
It made like, yeah, for real.
from 11 to 12th grade that summer, Coach Johnny Dead told me like, focus on you, especially because he knew like a lot of y'all wasn't going to school for basketball, except like Delvin and Clay, and Jaquan.
It turns out Delvin doesn't play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shout out Delvin though, that's
So
my
he
boy.
knew most of y'all wasn't like gonna take basketball serious. So with me, he was like find your game, like be yourself.
Yeah.
Like you can be a little selfish now. He gave me a green light.
That's what it's about. Like in reality, it all comes down to you.
Yeah.
You can't like, especially when it comes to recruiting process and all that stuff, it comes down to you, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you
That was
gotta
the first time I heard from Erskine.
Yeah.
Playing with y'all.
Yeah.
It was in White Knoll.
Mm-hmm.
We played there. Some old white man.
Yeah.
You should come to this Erskine camp. I ain't go, but that's what
Me, I ain't really ever since I played my first 3 years of high school. Had an older coach. Shout out Coach Rouse. But my senior year, Coach Jacobs, he put a little bit in me, talking about some. Oh. All right, he instilled a little bit, talking about getting to the next level. Cause my first 3 years, that wasn't even a thought with like coaching and stuff. But senior year, yeah, he gave me a little bit. But the person that really like pushed it for me was like, shout out K-Wright, cause he was the one that really talked to me about real stuff, real life stuff, about like college and college experience. And kudos to him, cause that was where my opportunity came up.
So now, what was it like getting in reality? What was it like getting your growth spurt?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I didn't really notice it. I just
Did that change your mindset?
Nah, cause I always was the smallest. Like from 10th grade down, I was the smallest on the team. Every team I played for, always. And then 11th grade kind of shot up, but it didn't really change nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
KJ?
What was the question again?
What was the question?
Coach and still.
Yeah. Best advice a coach is giving you.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I done played for so long, so I don't remember like for real. But like,
Just
I
say
done had
something
like
that like stuck out to you. From anybody. It don't have to be a coach. It can be mentor,
can it
parent.
be
It doesn't matter, bro. Just something that helped with sports wise.
I done played a lot, so like I mean, in high school games, like obviously like if you like one of the good players, like somebody gonna see or notice. So like a ref or something would say something to me like on the slide or something, he would just come in my ear and say something to me or something like that. But probably I'd probably say Mr. Harry. You know Mr. Harry?
Oh yeah, the ref.
Yeah,
Mr. Harry, the ref
Mr.
with the
Harry.
slick back gray patch.
Yeah, Mr. Harry.
Yeah. Not the gay ref, the other one.
He gave me a tag.
Oh.
Harry cool though.
Yeah,
Harry,
he
Mr.
just
Harry
used
cool.
to, he used to just tell me like just stay level-headed, like always stay level-headed for real. Cause I used to just like always get in my head and stuff like that. But he noticed like when I was playing, like just try to stay even killed.
Yeah. So how would y'all help yourself mentally when it came to basketball and when you were doing bad? Like when you were doing bad.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it so real. Erskine killed my mental.
Yeah.
Erskine killed my mental. I'm gonna be so
Exactly.
honest.
Tell them why. The feeling.
It is men's mental health awareness.
Yeah,
too.
that.
It is.
First of all, when you losing, you don't have motivation to go to practice every day and
Yeah,
practice
yeah.
2 times a day.
And then it'll be a time where you just don't even feel like playing no more.
Yeah.
You don't even feel like playing no more. I ain't gonna speak on that. But yeah, I ain't gonna speak about
And
them
another
times,
thing,
but yeah,
when
it's been
you
times, man, I just skip practice, be in bed.
all right, see that's OD.
Yeah, I ain't even
That's
skipping
OD.
practice.
Nah, I mean it get like that, but that was at the moment when I knew I didn't want to play anymore. Like I just like I didn't. It wasn't for me anymore to play, and like it gets a point. Reality check. You ain't going to MLB, and then if you do, you got to go through all the minors and all that stuff. It's different from like basketball. You got to go through the minors, bro. It's real different. So and then like it'll be like a really good guy in the minors who's still there, and he'll be there till he's 30, making $2,000 like a year.
That's crazy.
So like not really $2,000 a year, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. So you'll be 30 in there, and then there's so many guys way better than me, way better than a lot of people I know that are still in the minors, not making any money or not in the MLB yet. So it just comes to a reality check that you have to come with to yourself.
No.
And I noticed that reality check when I just was like, I got out, but I also had class. So I'd get out of class and bruh, I don't feel like going to practice. So I go back home.
I feel like
Like-
I never overlooked that reality check because I always had that in my mind. Like that level is something I don't think I want to pursue. So like me playing college, I was just thinking like play your years, but at the same time know your career,
Yeah.
not just go out my way just to play basketball. That's what I'm facing right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because it's a mental battle, bro, in college. But then on top of that, like, you're doing classwork.
Yeah.
You're doing, like, you got school, and then you got, like, outside stuff going on, relationships, if you got one, like, all that stuff, man. It just comes, it comes a lot. It comes a lot, God. And, but, so it just gets to a point, bro, it's a mental battle out there. And then you're, on top of that, you're on your own, in a sense. So you really just got to do it yourself.
All right, Katie, how was your mental?
Oh, confidence-wise,
You just cut me off.
My bad.
Confidence, it went straight to the flow, especially after the first year. And I was on JV, and then I knew I could have played up, but then I was like, bro, boy, I'm tired of this.
All right, let me pause you. Confidence, college and confidence, that's real. Like that's like
It take guts.
yeah, that's
It's
real deal.
bro. It's real, but you gotta have
Like,
a lot. You gotta have a lot because in reality, there's always somebody better than you. Everybody
But
like,
at the same time, it's like even if you know that you're better and you feel you should be in their spot, your confidence still gonna get
do
shot.
that.
Yeah.
Still gonna do
And
the
then
job.
as time goes by, it's gonna still get worse and worse. Really, only thing that really would save me, I come back home and I realize man, I'm still pretty straight. And I go back to school, and then
He can't guard me.
by the end of my freshman year, I was just bumpy, it's a game, I just gotta have fun.
Yeah.
So then when I came sophomore year, I ain't gonna lie, I was low key worried because I was like, if I play JV again, I'm just not gonna play.
Yeah.
And then
They get to a point.
I ain't even want to look at the list.
Yeah.
I was texting them. I was like, bro, tell me if I made it. If I didn't, just don't say nothing. And then I made it. Just to get up there and still get I don't want to say the word. I'm gonna say the word. It's blackball because people got opportunities. I just felt like when I was at my peak in college, I didn't get
You
mine.
didn't get the right opportunity. That's
Like,
what
it's-
happens.
yo.
That's what happens a lot, bro. You'll be at the peak of your performance, bro, and a coach will say something to you in a sense that'll make you feel like you're about to go play, and then he don't play you at all.
Yeah.
Bro, there's been times assistant coaches will come to me, talk to me about this and that, talking about, all right, you keep doing this, you do that, you gonna hit in the game, you gonna do this in the game. No, I did not. So why are you telling me that? And then it gets to a point, if you're not gonna put me in the game, bro, it's in your mind, you're dang, bro, I can't. Why am I out here doing this? You know?
And you
It's
realize
just
what
that feeling,
it is, though. You realize what it is.
Oh, yeah, you realize what it is,
It's a
yeah.
business. They gonna tell you something just to keep you.
Yeah.
They not gonna
And they ain't keep me.
Facts, bro.
I got to a point where it felt like a week straight or a week or two straight, I just knew I was gonna make every shot I put up. Me and my boy Tony Wells, shout out Tony Wells.
Webster.
We catch the ball in the corner. If you catch it, we shooting. That's how it was. It didn't like probably was going in.
Yeah.
But then that week came, I forgot who we was playing. I think it's like Johnson and Wells, and we beat them the first time. No, it was somebody worse than that. But we just knew like we was gonna get a chance this time.
I forgot.
We ain't see nothing, and I'm just like, what? And then we was shooting bad that game. So I'm like, bro, like, so you don't see me? Like, you don't see me, bro? Like, I've been shooting it. NGU. It was it was
North
NGU.
Greenville?
Yes, North Greenville.
Yeah.
I just knew I was about to get a chance, and I was in warm-ups, I windmilling, making shots. Got my little shirt on. I'm confident.
Yeah.
Nothing. And so after that, it was like sophomore year, you realize like I'm not gonna let this keep killing my confidence.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to start having fun. That's when I turned into a bench troll.
Yeah, that's when it gets into a point like you just start like thinking like, bro, all right, this is just fun. I'm just here to have fun. In a sense, like, bench troll for real. Like, I'm like,
You start messing with your teammates for real, so you don't you want to see them win.
Yeah.
But if you're not gonna get it, you
But
gonna have some fun.
if we lose, it don't matter. Like, we going after game talk about it's your fault. No, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. I'm in the back.
If it was an award for like trolling on the bench,
I ain't gonna shout out none of my teammates because some of y'all still play. But I'm not gonna shout all y'all out. But yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about, bro. We all in the back.
Me and
we look at each other
Tony,
like, ooh, we ain't played.
Me, Tony,
That's how
and
it
V.
be.
Me, Tony, and V. Biggest trolls on the bench ever. Bro came over there. He fell over there. We was like, man, get up, bro. And he got over there, started cussing us out. He told the ref, Coach came down there and fake yelled at us. Y'all don't say nothing to them. He said, yes. Turned around, started busting out laughing.
I mean, that's how it is, man, bro. But like, this will be the last question for today, bro. We've been talking a lot, so we'll just keep it simple right here. What would y'all give, like, for the younger kids coming up, whatever you call it, trying to play college basketball, or in general, just trying to play basketball? What would y'all say? What advice would y'all give them?
Kenneth or Katie?
Katie, you can go first. Who go first?
Go down line.
Yeah, KJ, you go first.
Advice to somebody that's trying to play.
Yeah. Any kid trying to play basketball, college, don't matter what level it is.
Well, anything you do, just like if you playing basketball, stay in the gym. Like any sport, like you doing, like it's your craft. You just work. That's one thing. I'm gonna do 3. That's one thing. Secondly, don't doubt yourself. Like be confident in your abilities and yourself, and like don't let nobody dim what you can do or what you can't do, because you can do anything. And number 3, have fun with anything you're doing. So yeah.
All right. Will?
First off, don't stress too much about it. Like, if you see it's not going the right way, don't bring yourself down. You see other people succeeding more than you, don't get to thinking too much about it. Just stay on course for what you got in mind, what you're striving for. Basically, just focus on yourself, honestly.
Yeah. Katie, last.
I'm gonna say first, sports-wise, get your name out early and don't try to like rely on nobody else to do it for you. Like somebody might post you in reels and stuff on Instagram and stuff. That ain't enough these days. Everybody got their own reel. Get your name. Go to these camps. You talking about go to the camps. Get your own name out there. Don't rely on nobody. Second, off the court or off the field, whatever you play, like always have a plan B, because literally nobody is safe in sports. Obviously, it's like generational talents and stuff, but they like predestined from like middle school, so we know they're gonna make it to NBA. But still, like you see people make it to NBA, NFL, and fall off real quick. Always have a plan B.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, man, I want to thank y'all boys for coming on, bro, today, man. Episode 4 will be next week. I hope you tune in.